It's been 6 days since the DGMO level talks were held on May 10 when Islamabad sought ceasefire with India. And Pakistan still has not stopped peddling rhetoric, claiming victory despite being severely battered in those 3 days of hostilities. While India demonstrated its military might by decimating Pakistan, that is not the only war it decisively won. Narrative, a modern-day weapon for a modern-day warfare. And New Delhi has used this lethal instrument of war to demolish all Pakistani propaganda one after the other. Be it the naming of the operation, or deploying Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh for briefings, to Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself posing with the S-400 at Adampur airbase to send out a clear message to Pakistan, India's symbolism has hit the right chord.
जब हमारी बहनों, बेटियों का सिंदूर छीना गया, तो हमने आतंकियों के फन को उनके घर में घुस के कुचल दिया.
One may ask, how does winning or losing this narrative war matter when we have clear evidence proving Indian Army's dominance against Pakistan? To answer that, let's understand this. The Pahalgam massacre by those butchers was not just another terror attack. The fact that they singled out Hindu men and killed them, the fact that they asked women survivors to go and tell all this to Modi, जाके मोदी को बता देना, had a message. So, the military action had to be coupled with a strong symbolic response as well. And that is why this war of narrative or messaging or symbolism is equally important. Let's revisit the horrific episode of April 22. In the meadows of Pahalgam, male Hindu tourists were identified. They were asked to recite Islamic verses. Their pants were also pulled down to ascertain their religious identity. All this to send a message across the country. Why did they ask wives of victims to tell all this to Modi? Because for them, Prime Minister's image of a strong leader resonates with the idea of an emerging, a powerful India. This message was an assault on that very idea. Sindoor, a vermilion powder, is an important symbol deeply rooted in cultural and social fabric of a Hindu woman. A symbol of marriage for Hindu women. When lost, it also symbolizes widowhood. Therefore, the idea of naming this operation as Sindoor was to pay tribute to those women survivors, to avenge what these women have lost. The official announcement by the Indian Army showed this spilled Sindoor in a graphic message.
आतंकियों ने हमारी बहनों का सिंदूर उजाड़ा था, इसलिए भारत ने आतंक के ये हेडक्वार्टर्स उजाड़ दिए.
Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh were deployed along with the Foreign Secretary to brief the nation about the details of the operation. Colonel Qureshi was India's answer to those terrorists who wanted to sow the seeds of communal hatred in India. Press briefings by these women officers were also a powerful response to those coward terrorists. On May 11th, in its prelude to the Tri-Services briefing, Shiv Tandav Strotam was played, showing how India responded to every terror attack since 2008. Written in Sanskrit language, the hymn celebrates Lord Shiva's cosmic dance, reinforcing the cyclical nature of creation and destruction. Days after the Operation Sindoor, Prime Minister Modi went to the Adampur airbase. He carefully chose this airbase and posed in front of Russia-made S-400 to expose Pakistan's shot-down lies. PM Modi fact-checked Pakistani Army's claims in his own enigmatic way. Similarly, on May 16th, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh visited Bhuj airbase, sending a message across the border. Their claims of damaging Indian air bases have fallen flat. In such critical moments, communication is an important strategic tool. When history will be written, it will not only underline India's ability to destroy terror dens deep inside Pakistani territory, it will also proudly mention the usage of this symbolism to convey a clear message to India's enemies.